So the third type to be watching to find new value when the number is increased by a certain percent in bill. And the certain percent ki increase show the new value the shuni na ani tani ki me and the paper watching class strength in 2019 is 40 and it increased by 5% in 2020. The class strength 2019 na 40 demigu 5% increase show igale 2020 na class ki strength te kadam chi mo so wajin da ne find the ane find penila 5% increase chunu mol first 100% yo 100% ku 5% increase chunu the increase the kachi ku chunu so initial number ku chunu initial number di 40 ane be chugul 100% himale demigu plus 5% increase of the initial number the 14 be ane badulu the 105% of 40 105% the 105% so we can 105 divided by 100 which will give 1.05 into 14 and we can 42 se jo me 42 se jo me and the 2020 na class strength division 42 email dane beni chirain hema 100% ku 100% demigu 5% increase origin plus 5% kb of the initial number and baby gane 42 se thon the ngachi short base one gi dulu step by step 100% plus 5% se ane be me gula the momara ngachi step only pick up baby pathul only pick up baby gade bane so 5% increase jone so 1.05 into initial number se jomol the 20% increase jone so gade bene so 1.20 into initial initial number mod initial number ane bi jonil 20% increase gale ma theoretically jojin 100% plus 20% of initial number se jomul initial number n beshada ane be gale 120% of initial number 120 by 100 is 1.20 into initial number ane be gale 20% increase jojin 1.20 times initial number se jonil the 36% increase jone so 1.36 into initial number ane be jonil share 80% increase jone so 1.80 into initial number 2% increase jone so 1.02 2% be 1.02 into initial number sa ane be ngachi direct ani step na le pick up be josula step by step lang di be me gol so increase 7% increase show the new number di ane find pin email the kadimchi number ki increase show so it increased by 5% so class strength increased by kadimchi number ki increase show so 5% increase show 5% of initial number email and we are going to 5% is 5 by 100 is 0.05 of 40 we will give 2 ni mini increase show symbol mapa mini increase show the to find new value when number is decreased by a certain percent another version the version increase the decreased by a certain percent another version the class strength 2019 40 and it decreased by 5% in 2020 and with the class strength in 2020 negative hema 100% and it decreased by 5% so minus 5% of the initial number the 40 and we are 95% of 40 se so 95% is 0.95 of 40 which will give 38 dane we are class strength in 2020 38 email so through that gi ngachi tachi sombe step by step anyway 100% le 5% decrease jo delane jo me golo ngachi direct anle pick up pechu the 5% decrease jo so 0.95 imbe ani direct minus chape pedulu kan sisteme ga ni tan chirain the 80% pe 80% decrease jo so 80% ki decrease jo so 100 kilo minus 80 dang go mol 100 kilo minus 80 tama gale 20 chome, so 0.2 into initial number sane benirain tele 30% decrease chuno sojin 30% decrease chuno sojin 100 minus 30 be gale 70 thong the new number the need lo 0.7 into initial number sane be be rejuni la ma chi direct ani step nale pick up be ani rejuni la tele the class strength class strength decreased by class strength kadimchi decrease shono sojin the number kadimchi decrease shono sojin number the 5% of initial number ki decrease shono, so 5% so 0.05 of initial number ani bedulu number ni ki decrease shono so ani bedeni imbel ta ngomara shegopchi di ani langa chi ani step nale direct pick up bebe ani step nale direct pick up bebe jo thang de shegol 80% decrease by 100 minus 80 ani beta 20 remaining 20 limit 20% means 20 by 100 is 0.2 ani be juni di shegop khachil then the next type diversion to find new value after successive increase or decrease the chikina version increase chachi jumi jams dimol the version successive 2 or 3 times successively an increase and decrease jumi gi tega email successively increase and decrease jobe the new value kan jil mega the population of a town increases at constant rate of 4% every year. If the present population is 50,000, then after 2 years it will be similar. The initial the population can be 50,000. The 4% every year 4% ki increase chome and after 2 years can be in a surgeon. After 1 year the population after 1 year population condition the 4% ki increase chome mol population town increases at constant rate of 4% every year and the 4% ki increase chome 4% ki increase means that the 1.04 se ane tani la chare 1.04 4% ki increase chome of kachi number ko increase chome so ya initial population ko increase chome 1.04 of 50,000. So after 1 year population the karimchi oni me so 52,000 oni me 52,000 after 1 year population the after 2 year after second year after second year the population the karimchi so through the 4% increase chomol the 4% increase chodulu 1.04 develop increase the kachi ko so any number ko increase chona so the togina of 52,000 4% increase over first year population and into 52,000 jacovel and we are going to 1.04 into 52,000 is 54080 and we are going to after 3 years population the animation the successive anyway increase jo be gale the of the multiply chaptulu and totally pathang the juni me first year na version 4% increase over initial population be and with the 50,000 joy the second year na version 4% increase over first year population be and we all gale into 52,000 be joy step by step version and the short way na version population after 2 years short way na be watching the first na 4% first year na 4% increase chomol hanibedulu 1.04 of the second na kanchi increase chom so 4% kira increase chom 1.04 of the initial number setare kan ju tan hanibere first na 4% increase second year na 4% increase of the initial 2 years before comes to you the hanibedulu 54080 se hanibere tende on short be so be watching hanibere nimbel 4% due to multiplication, share multiplication, multiply chapter 4% increase times 4% increase for second time times the original initial number deal. And we are going to 54,080 population after 2 years. The cost of an article was single term 75. Initial cost the initial cost single term 75 in the cost was first increased by 20% and then later reduced by 20%. The present cost is the first question is cost increase first cost increase cost sorry initial 75 MB first cost increased by 20%, so after 20% increase after 20% increase the mogi cost the can show the 20% increase means the cheap person tend to 1.20 into 20% increase over the initial cost, so 1.20 into 75 which will give 90. After 20% increase cost the 90 the delay 20% decrease after 20% decrease cost the commission the 20% decrease means 100 minus 20 is 80. 80% means 0.8 of the decrease the kachi amount ko jo is 90 ko jo imol and successive 75 ko increase show delay 20% decrease over 90 and 0.8 times 90 is 72 and final cost the after 20% increase and after 20% decrease 72 in bell and the increase the decrease show the increase over 75 decrease over 90 the last key cost is 72 increase the decrease nature 20% invest no the initial amount tira remember the increase the decrease show the increase over 75 decrease over 90 the and last final answer is suspended the step by step that short na the earlier example na the present cost is equal to 20% increase 20% increase 1.20 into delay 20% decrease 20% decrease 100 minus 20 is 80. 80% means 0.8 over the initial cost is 75 MB and we are going to direct 72 and we better short page jump to the 20% increase times 80% 20% decrease times initial amount and we are going to 72 so the third example the population of a town increased by 10%, 20% and then decreased by 30%. The new population is what percent of the original? The original initial population they come in majimbe mod and initial population is the x special. The new population is short method follow new population find the population of the population of a town increased by 10%. First 10% increase so 1.10 into delay 20% increase 1.20 into then decreased by 30%. Decreased by 30% joy 30% decrease means 100 minus 30 is 70. 70% means 0.70 of the initial number the x symbol and we are going to 1.10 into 1.20 into 0.7 we are going to 0.924 x and we are going to the new population the question given the new population is what percent of original new population the original the compare with the 20% of original population in the same and we are going to the required percent population new population the new population the kadamchi percent of initial population zembe anebe gane new population over initial population into the percentage zembe gane into 100 chapter x cancel, so 92.4% new population is 92.4% of the initial population yani vijay email.